Lucifer, also known as Satan, was one of the highest ranking cherub in God's kingdom. What used to be the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty, leader of worship to God, dressed in every precious stone, and able to stand in a holy mountain of God, is now called the father of lies. Wanting to be like the Most High, he had 1/3 of God's angels believe that it was possible to defeat an all-powerful, everlasting, creator of all things, and immortal supreme God. To no surprise, they all failed to go against what logic had established and were thrown out of God's kingdom. This event should cause an alarm to many of you who take Satan lightly, to many of you who walk close to temptation trusting Satan cannot fool you, convinced your logic cannot be overridden and your rational judgment is fine-tuned. Understand this. A group of angels who personally experienced God's presence, glory, and authority, who understood that the creation bows down to the Creator without defiance, who understood that God is the pinnacle of power and none can match him. Satan still found a way to override what was already undeniable to them. If the angels saw and felt the Almighty God, but were still fooled into a lie, what makes you think it's a good idea for someone hanging by faith and hope to be hanging close to Satan's playground? 1 Peter 5:8 says, "The devil walks around like a roaring lion waiting to devour." Now, science says one of the reasons lions roar is to establish territorial ownership, telling us how the devil seeks to establish ownership on us over God. Now, the lion's hunting process to devour goes something like this. It hides in the tall grass, patiently waiting for its prey to separate from its flock and be close enough to strike it down. The lion's first place to strike is the neck. That way the hunt is successful. This resembles how some Christians often create a gap between them and God, while the devil waits for the perfect opening to strike you down. His priority to strike the spot that threatens him the most, your neck, which is where your worship and prayer to God comes from. Now, nothing good comes from exploring close to Satan's playground. This is why John 10:10 says that the thief does not come except to steal, to kill, and to destroy. I have come that they may have life, and that they may have it more abundantly. So stay by God's side, and don't go window shopping by the devil's lane, because you might find yourself becoming the product instead of the consumer. God bless you.